I'd like to ask you another question about your time in Auschwitz. Was there any sense of religion or the Jewish calendar? Did you have any idea when the holidays were? Was there any attempt at religious observance?
I don't remember whatsoever any Jewish people praying. I never saw anything. I understand those things did happen, but it never happened in my presence. The only thing what used to happen in the world was a very odd world. You had people in camp that had sport activities. You had sake games. You had a swimming pool over there that you had swimming exhibition. You had a theater. You couldn't walk into the theater, but the theater was giving for the German, the one that were the German soldier that called the Führer, the Gruppenführer, that was the head of a unit. They used to come into camp, and in the camp there were magnificent artists. There was one artist I remember. He was what you see the guy on TV, what's his name, Copperfield, with the magician that you know, that he makes an elephant disappear. This is done in Auschwitz under the methods that you don't have it. And there were one particular magician, he did some fabulous thing. I remember one time he had this German officer sitting on the stage, and then he did hocus pocus, and the guy disappeared. And we said, well, I hope that he can make them all disappear.
But you were able to go and see the shows?
That was when I was working for the Holzhof-Kohlen-Kommando. And we used to, somehow or other, certain units, you were able to keep up, much better than other units. The work in the Holzhof-Kohlen-Kommando was not hard at all, for me. And also, you were able to get additional food because there were guys that were going out with the horse and wagon to deliver coal, to deliver wood. So usually what happened when two guys used to go with the coal, also one of the German soldiers with a rifle used to go with them. Now those guys were just as hungry as the prisoners. It's not that I feel sorry for them. When the guys used to pass in one of those places where they used to grow tomatoes or cucumbers in the hot houses, they used to go in and make a trade and get some of that stuff. They gave some to the German. They brought back to the place where the wood was and the coal. And of course, they couldn't keep it for themselves. Everything has to go in. And all depends how close you were to the line of supervision. And then where I was kindling the wood, this was a hut out of the way. The assistant cowboy came into me one time with a big pot of potatoes, and he told me to light that oven in the corner and cook those things up. Eventually, I had something to eat also. So it's a question that those things, occur to you. You did not go about it. I don't know if you're socially luck or you have to be at the right place at the right time. I was in that Holzhof-Kohlen-Kommando job for about 2 months, and it went very quickly because I didn't suffer. I was warm, though it was winter time. And this was the lightest place I've been in the camps.